guys, this is Wolvie here with the Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video for the 16th of April 2019. And before I go any further, I am using a Bluetooth device as my microphone. And I'm also on public transportation, more specifically in movie trains. So you may hear things here and there in the background, and I do apologize ahead of time. But yes, this is a news alongside my video, my thoughts on some stuff, and I do want to point out that I was at the Star Wars Celebration Chicago for most of its duration as a volunteer, so I had some time to think over some stuff here and there and give my thoughts on what I'm about to present. So first and foremost, we have maintenance coming to the game. It's going to be for half an hour on the 18th of April from 2 to 2:30 a.m. UTC, so you definitely need to translate this to your own time zone. And this is, from my understanding, some of the remainder bits of the April calendar, which is the co-op quest. The co-op quest, along with the Radiant Artifacts, as well as the spring hunts for the Eidojas. I'm going to get to the Eidojas bit after I get out here, so it's going to be half an hour, as you see here. So, we are going to go into the spring hunt Eidoja Artifacts poll results, and some of this is not going to be surprising because, I really can't come up with a reason for the matter, but you know what? It is what it is. So, the top 10 that are going to get their Eidoja Artifacts are going to be Squall, Cloud, Keith, She, Warrior Light, Terra, Vaughn, Lightning, Leia, Tidus, and Eiko. Now, the only thing here, considering what's currently going on at JP, I do know for a fact that Lightning is one of those who has yet to get her 77th Awakening, and if memory serves me correctly, Eiko. Those two I know are those who have yet to get it. I want to say Leia is another that has yet to. The others do, and my honest opinion on this is just that some of the passives that as far as I know, that I don't know of, is stuff that's only benefiting the individual units, not so much for the team. And that can be very problematic. Now, I personally would have loved to have seen someone like Lily Set or Selphie here, but the thing is with Selphie, the latter, her lost chapter is yet to be on Global, which we know that was a reason why she wasn't available to pick. Otherwise, I would have picked someone like her, if that makes any sense. So, but I do want to mention here that I think this has been brought up in the news somewhere in some capacity. The order, the top 10, it may not be the order you see it here. Because Squall could be in the second half, Lightning could be in the first half. And that's just an example. So for the weekly draw, I'm just going to go over who it is really quickly. Once the information shows up, we have Dark Knight Cecil, Arin, and Hulk. This is an easy skip for me. There's nothing really here worth to be pulling for, in all honesty. If you want to go for it, go right ahead. It's a 90% chance to receive one of the buff weapons, and the first both 10+1 being half off. So we got the lost chapters here for Palam for Final Fantasy IV. This has his EX weapon. If he's your favorite, this is a must grab for him. And I'm saying this right now, he still sucks, even with his 66th Awakening. And the reason I say this, he doesn't bring anything game-changing to the table, if you will. And the fact that the amount of uses of both the amount of uses of his first two abilities being so low, this does bring a big worry spot to the team as a whole. And sadly, again, with me having Edge's 35, it's just one of those banners that's like, I can live without. And I do want to point out here that in the Lost chapter itself for Palam, is that he does bring up I forgot which event he has. He does bring up Param, and for her not to be overlooked. I kind of caught a glimpse of what Param can do on YouTube, and that's no joke. She is somebody that you do not want to overlook. She's definitely going to be one of those. Param will be one of those I likely will be going after once she makes her eventual debut on Global. Now, with the Spring Festival campaign, the update, we are getting these type of tokens, these Cactuar with a K. Those are those question marks we had gotten when we fought off Kefka and those during that co-op heretic quest from the 7th wave of the 6060 Awakenings. So we're going to get into the exchange details here. The only things that are really worth going after, in my personal opinion, are the gems and armor tokens, because, hey, you can't go wrong with some stuff like that. Then when it comes to the higher power orbs, higher guard orbs, and the shards in each color, the deal you get for those is freaking good. So those are the only ones I would really go after, because the colorful eggs, those reminded me clearly of the winter equivalent items, and I'm like, 15 minutes, I might need more time than that. Although the usefulness is like, if that's 15 minutes is all you have to spare, then yeah. And these are the stickers for the, it looks like they're actually limited time now that I'm looking at this. So this is limited time, so if you have the Dissidia points, you probably want to get your hands on these, because it looks like these are going to go away after a while. So, but that's just being honest. So now we're going to go into the last part of this video, which is the preview for the Crystal Awakenings Part 8. Now I do want to mention here, this is the final wave on the global side. We will not be seeing a Wave 9, and that's because of Global's decision to get variant characters, their 6060 Awakening, either ahead or slightly behind their intended slots. Now, there are characters out there whose 6060 Awakenings will be when their Lost Chapter shows up on Global. So, for the 8th wave, and this is also another special, we got here Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII, Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII, Sans from Final Fantasy XIII Trilogy, Yang from Final Fantasy IV Trilogy, Raijin from Final Fantasy VIII, and Lily Set from Final Fantasy XI. Now you notice here that it is a yellow and red crystal spectacular, quote unquote. Now with this particular batch, the only thing we are really getting are the Radiant Artifacts as well as the co-op. So we're not going to get much more than that when this shows up on Global. So we are not getting any heretic quests. So, and the thing is, with this particular batch, the only one that's really worth getting to 6060 from this particular wave is Lily Set, because personally, she just gets better and better. Cypher, I mean, he's kind of a squall, but I don't really use him much, if at all. The same thing can be said for Yuffie. And the thing is, with Yuffie, you got people like Ferris, the Tycoon Pirate. And the reason why I say it like that, because the thing is, with Ferris, I do bring her out to use here and there. Sans is Awakening, my personal opinion, it's too late. You got others out there doing just what he does, if not better at it. Yang, I don't use him at all. I love Final Fantasy IV, but Raijin, with the fact it's Thunder, it's just like, yeah. It's one of those that just came too late. And then with the EX weapons, the only one that we know of is coming to Global is Lightning's, along with her alternate costume. Now, some people, I spread a comment on YouTube, I forgot where exactly, that mentions that Vinny will probably be the second one. I have to debunk that right here and right now, because with Vanille, her EX weapon is coming, or should be coming on Global during the Ultimate Ifrit trials. Now, then that's probably going to be a short while down the road. And the thing is, with that, even with Vanille's EX, it gives her more ways to do HP damage. But honestly, with Ultimate Ifrit, if you have Celeste 6060 with her best gear, and especially her EX weapon, Vanille's EX it's actually a pass. Because I say this because Celeste's eventual rework in later on her 77 Awakening, she becomes a whole different level of a female beast. I mean, yes, she is a tank. She takes magic damage like nobody's business. But with that being said, she knows how to be of better use to the team overall and sustain herself at the same time. So, when it comes to Vanille's EX, and provided that it's on the intended banner, that banner is going to be an easy skip for me, because do I really want to go after an EX weapon where another individual makes Ultimate Effort an absolute joke? And the thing is, with this particular wave, again, Lily Set's the only one I give a damn about. Because as soon as I managed to get the best stuff from her kit, she bailed me out really well with what she can do. And with her 60 Awakenings, she just gets even better. And with Wolvie here signing off, I'll catch you all on the flip side.